can consider this more of a reboot in the world of WWE. A reboot that has the same feeling, the same energy, and the same level of excitement as it has always been. However, aside from our new upcoming superstars, we've decided to make the competition in this new era more fair and feel more fresh. Therefore, in order to have our new beginning, we at WWE and TKO have decided to have all of our current champions relinquish their titles, effective immediately.
So, how's the vacation going?
To be very honest, this feels kind of odd.
I agree. Nobody here is injured, and we were doing just fine with our title reigns.
Is it just me, or does this vacation thing sound like an excuse to get rid of us? I mean, sure, we could use the break, but why pull the titles away from us? How long are we going to be gone?
It does sound like an excuse. Wait, Justine, why are you here? Don't you still work for WWE?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't care about you guys. I just wanted to check in on you guys and see how things are going. I'm assuming it's not great.
On behalf of everybody, I'm pretty sure it's safe to admit that we're all frustrated.
I'm guessing this whole situation is the reason Jack and Brianna aren't here. Have any of you spoken to either of them recently?
I don't know about Jack, but LJ. Look, we had a rough argument last week about this whole thing like a minute after she found out. She didn't want to let go of her title. I may have a position in WWE management, but this was something I couldn't change. Even I don't know why they made that decision. I've seen my niece mad before. I've never seen her this mad, and I can't blame her for it. After that argument, she threw her title, walked out the house, and drove off. I know it's been a week, but I suggest giving her some space.
That sounds terrible, but I do understand her frustration.
We didn't work this hard to eventually receive basically nothing.
Should we confront them about this, or should we just wait?
How about we give them another week? I mean, no vacation should be longer than 2 weeks, right?
They declined your request.
Yeah, I tried asking them why, but I never got an answer. Neither did the others.
That's weird. Honey, are you sure none of you guys didn't do anything stupid?
I mean, as far as I know, I didn't do anything.
Okay, but what about your friends? Did they do anything that you may or may have not agreed with without thinking about the consequences?
Okay, maybe, but even so, we shouldn't be sent out like this though. Shoot, even if we did something wrong, they could have at least suspended us or just release us from our contracts.
Wait, are you guys fired?
I don't know. If they wanted to suspend or fire us, they would have said it straight to our faces, but Triple H clarified that this is a vacation. We're literally WWE superstars. We travel around the world all the time. The fact they consider this a vacation makes no sense to me.
This is very confusing. Let's say that this is actually a vacation. Will they ever contact you guys at some point and talk about when you guys will actually return?
How about this? Let's wait it out for another month or so, in case if they decide to reach out within that time period. I don't know about the others, but if nothing happens by a month at least, then I'll probably go back to acting again.
Oh, right. Your acting career. Of course. Actually, if nothing happens within the next month or two, I might actually have a really cool idea for you guys.
Hello?
Justine, it's Daisy.
Are you aware that TKO and WWE denied our requests from last week?
Yes, I am aware. I tried telling Triple H about it.
And he told me that they're not ready to bring you guys back yet.
What? What do you mean they're not ready?
That doesn't make any sense.
His words, not mine. Even I found it confusing.
I tried asking him why, but he refused to answer. Trust me, life isn't easy here either. William Regal just re-signed with WWE along with some other guy named Troy.
I was supposed to be the general manager of NXT, but because the higher-ups wanted Regal to be the general manager of Raw.
Shawn Michaels now has control with NXT as general manager. Now I'm assigned as the producer of NXT, while that Troy guy is now the producer of both Raw and SmackDown.
They made the new guy run both of the main roster brands.
Yeah, but I guess that's somewhat fair because I do want to help out the next generation of
Superstars, and this is probably better than nothing.
Alright.
Hey look, I gotta get going. We can talk about this later.
That's fine. Thanks for trying to help us, Justine.
I feel like you are the only person there who's actually doing their best to bring us back.
No problem. If I know something isn't right, then I will address it
one way or another. It's the best I can do.
Alright guys, we know it's been like over 2 months and we still have nothing from WWE. Should we just jump to the conclusion that we're just fire?
Yes. We tried to get into some indie promotions, but they wouldn't allow us.
Well, except AEW, but I'm not willing to go back there.
Okay. Look, me and Viola has an idea.
Now, we're not gonna lie. It's gonna sound unusual and a little bit of a stretch, but I'm confident that this idea can work. Hear us out.
We're going to star in a wrestling show.
So, we're starting our own wrestling promotion with 10 to 12 people.
Oh no, it's not a promotion. We're talking about a television series. A drama series where the story is about wrestling. We are actors playing as the wrestlers in this story.
Oh, so we're just going to Hollywood.
Well, yes, but you can still do the thing you all love, which is wrestling. We don't need any stuntables for any of this. Just you guys.
Before I came into WWE, my wife and I were both actors. And now that none of us are in WWE anymore, we can become more famous than we already are, and try to put enough effort to up our fame and possibly get our jobs back.
This is a cool idea, but even if we could become that famous, how does that help us get back to WWE?
The idea is if we can work together to make a really good television drama that could have the potential to be really popular, then we could have enough attention to go on to various things like talk shows and podcasts. This story could be based on what's happening here right now.
And if that story is inspired by our story,
then one day, if we can make this blow up, then we talk about your story to the world and maybe to a WWE. Do you guys get it? Become actors, become famous, tell your story, put the WWE on the spot, and maybe, just maybe, they won't have any other choice but to bring you guys back in.
You know, you guys are right about one thing. This is a really big stretch, but I guess it's better than just sitting at home, waiting it out, right?
Right, and if you guys really think about it, since it is a TV show about pro wrestling, we can technically train there as well in preparation to our possible return.
If you guys are doing this, would you guys mind if I join in?
Oh, of course. Wait, who are you?
I'm Diane Weaver. I am an independent film actress and a businesswoman. I'm also his wife.
Okay, and yeah, we'd love to have you on board. That is if everyone else here are too, of course.
Yeah.
Wait, I got a question. Do we have any writers, directors, and producers on this or a film studio?
Oh, I can take care of most of that. I can produce and direct, but the writing, however, could be assisted on since this is a story based on all of your recent WWE experiences. I need to gather notes on what you guys have been through so I can implement it into the plot.
All right, let's do this.
Guess who's back? That's right, me. After I lost my WWE Women's World Championship at the Royal Rumble 2 months ago to Charlotte Flair, I have made an agreement with WWE management to allow the bestest and fastest rising star in all of WWE and Hollywood, me, to return to the Hollywood classic, captive audience. My guests tonight are here to talk about their hit series, Babyfaces, and hear about their journey to making this series as former WWE superstars. Please welcome Tritonal King, Viola K. King, and My dad. Wait, Dad, you were part of this series.
Of course I am. I'm one of the main characters.
It's true. He's plays as the general manager of our series.
Funny, he never told me about it. Does Mom know?
Have you watched the series? Your mother plays a big role inside and outside of this show.
No, I haven't watched the series, Dad, but I did hear it has been really good throughout the past few years. How many seasons are you guys in right now?
Oh, this is our 3rd season of Baby Faces. We're considering on making this the big finale of the show entirely.
That's great. I'm sure everyone here is excited to see that. I heard about this earlier today. Is it true that the entire plot of Babyfaces was inspired by your past experiences in pro wrestling in real life?
Yes, for those who don't know, the story was above. For years ago, me, your dad, and like 7 other wrestlers were all fired. We didn't know why. We still don't know why. WWE and TKO considered our exit a vacation. Then we waited weeks, months, years, up until today.
Oh, I don't think I knew anything about this. Dad, is that true?
Oh yeah, that is true. Most of us were old champions during that time until it ended by that quote-unquote vacation. I didn't tell you about this.
I don't think you told me about this. I thought you had a bad injury. I'm not saying I don't believe you guys, but is there proof?
As a matter of fact, we do. It was meant to be publicly shown to the world, but it was only sent to us directly by Triple H himself. And we think it'd be best for the world to see, if you're okay with it.
Oh, I'm sure, of course. Let's check it out.
In order to have our new beginning, we at WWE and TKO have decided to have all of our current champions relinquish their titles, effective immediately. We have appreciated all the hard work that all of the participating superstars have done with the outside world, especially those in the Thunderous One faction with that PLE with the weird name a week ago. Every superstar in that faction has done an incredible job to secure the future, and while we continue with our new era, all members of the Thunderous One will have a free vacation.
Okay, that's insane.
Before everyone gets into theories, this is a real video sent by WWE management themselves. WWE, TKO. We've been waiting to return for
Alfie,
the past 4
send
years.
security.
You
This
guys
might
never
get ugly.
contacted us.
What about your dad?
No
Him
emails,
too.
no phone
They're
calls,
going off script
no
and I
text
can't get
messages,
canceled
nothing.
for it. Send
You
them
guys
now.
fired
I'm
9
on it,
superstars
Cap.
for no reason.
Oh man, would you look at the time? We'll be back after this commercial break.
Oh my gosh, it worked?
I guess so.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, the Captain Gage Phelps Cindy.
I will get to push myself in ways you never could. Have opportunities that that you never would have been given. And see how far I can really go. And you? I know you've made more than enough enemies to make it easy for me to win. Although, I'm not sure you'll be happy with what the internet has to say. No one on the roster is on my level.